Okay, here I am at Belmar. Decidedly, maybe not. Maybe there's not fewer people walking on the boardwalk than there was on the sidewalk and things. Anyway, let's see if we can keep the video going for more than 10 minutes. Excuse me, could I ask you one yes/no question?
What's up?
Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP?
No, but have a good day.
Okay, thanks. That's all I want to know. Thank you. Pardon me, could I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP? Thank you. So we're 0 for 2. First guy wasn't terribly friendly, but at least he answered the question. Excuse me, could I ask you one yes/no question?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership?
No.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, could I ask you one yes/no question?
Maybe.
Have you ever heard of the TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership?
No.
No, that's a no. Thank you. Excuse me, may I ask you folks one yes/no question?
No.
All right, thanks. Pardon, may I ask you one yes/no question?
Pardon?
May I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is? It's abbreviated TPP. No. Thank you very much. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Okay. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question?
You asking me a question?
Yeah, I just want to ask one question.
Okay.
Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP? No. Okay, thank you very much.
65 miles from here.
Sorry?
I'm 65 miles from here.
Oh, yeah, it's a national question, but
Oh,
yeah, so that's actually irrelevant. But thank you, I appreciate it. Pardon me, sir, may I ask you one yes/no question? I think people here are less friendlier than in Princeton. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Not even a reply. It's bad. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question?
I have to get going. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, Juan, I'll see you after.
I'll see you later.
Pardon, may I ask you one yes/no question?
Sure.
Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is?
The what?
The Trans-Pacific Partnership, abbreviated TPP.
Yes, and we should do it. You don't want that.
No, wait. If you want, that's your true answer. But I asked you first.
No.
No. Okay. Is that your true
That's to
answer?
open up. Yeah, that's my true answer.
Okay. You're the
Is
first yes here.
Okay.
You know what
This
it
is
is?
for a trade deal
Yeah, it's
in the
trade deal.
Asian Pacific.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
To open up. There's a
Australia.
big debate. Does it lose jobs? Does it create jobs?
Oh, it'll lose jobs. I trust you. But
It's NAFTA for the Pacific.
NAFTA on
Yes.
steroids? Is that what you said? We're going to say NAFTA on
It's
steroids?
NAFTA for the Pacific.
Yeah. Okay. So you're a yes too. I mean, at least you have some idea about it. I think. So. Okay.
They're
That's
brighter than me. They walk me.
good. What's that?
They're brighter than me.
No. Well, maybe they read more than you
So
do.
what-
We're walking. Can we leave?
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. No. And I don't mean to detain you. I really meant.
No, I mean,
if you
we're
want to
leaving
talk
for
a bit, I
20
don't.
minutes to
Well, you're
educate
for it or against it?
Oh, I'm completely against it. But the point of
Is
this.
it for trade?
Yeah, well, they say it's called a trade agreement, but actually that's the minor part of it. It has more to do with governance and how corporations will have to interact with local nations and actually subordinate them. For example, you as let's say you're a multinational corporation, and some state or even the national government passes a law that you believe impacts your profits. You'll be able to sue them and force the taxpayers of the United States or the state or the county to fork over cash for your lost profits. Yeah, and it puts and the case will be adjudicated by corporate lawyers. Not even the Supreme Court will be able to.
Well, I'm a capitalist. And I believe in capitalism. That doesn't.
This is
sound
about
like,
crony capitalism. It's not about
it doesn't-
capitalism.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that way.
Yeah, but most Americans don't know that's the real point of this exercise.
What
So
organization are you in?
I'm not in any organization,
Just your own belief.
and frankly, I'm so disgusted with all of them because they've done a miserable. They've had the documents were leaked over a year ago. This has been a secret negotiation. Obama now wants them to vote on fast track authorization. You can now read it if you're a congressman. For the most part, you couldn't do that up until about a week ago.
But the Republicans are for it.
The Senate Republicans are, I think, but and we're talking about. You mean in the Congress? Yes. But if the Republican voters knew what was in this thing, they would be dead set against. For one thing, it's going to allow for unlimited immigration, according to Dick Morris. Most Republicans don't want
I
that.
wouldn't base everything on Dick Martin, what he says.
Yeah, I take what they're going to say, but I actually anticipated that because think about it. You'll be able to sue for anticipated loss of profits. Now, you're an American, you're making $7 an hour because of minimum wage, which probably I'm going to sue you for again anyway. But I want to bring in workers from my country, Vietnam, where say you make 60 cents an hour. I want to bring them in by the boatload. And if you tell me I can't do that because you have immigration laws, why shouldn't I sue you for cutting into my
What do you
profits?
think about the pipeline, the Alaskan pipeline? Should we have it or not?
You mean the Keystone?
You mean Keystone?
Yeah.
I'm generally against that, but I mean that to me is
against
minor. Well, because it's it's basically sludge. You're talking about this
Bad oil.
toxic goo from Canada, and they could ship it across Canada and ship
It's
it
not
to.
even going to stay in this country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just by the way, the Alaska. I don't know if you remember, but most of the Alaskan oil went to Japan. It didn't come to us anyway. So the amount of the jobs that are created in the U.S. are the ones up front. By the way, I'm not against burning fossil fuels. I have a degree in physics and math, and I've studied the so-called global warming. It's bullshit. There's been statistically no global warming for the last 18 years, and furthermore, the models that the IPCC uses, and if you take this group called Santor, their falsifiability criteria was, I think, 16 years.
The Republicans don't believe in global warming, but the warming, and the Democrats do.
Well, that's basically
But you're
right.
saying
But I got to tell you something. The Republicans are going to go for it in the end because it's tax money. The carbon tax is regressive. They will go for it. They'll just lie to their base like they will with the trade deal. Trust me. You can't trust either party.
Are you a Democrat?
No, I'm independent. I don't trust either party. Sorry.
I don't. What do you think about Hillary?
Oh God, don't get me started.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I guess I can understand.
Pardon me, I ask you one yes/no question.
Okay.
Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP?
I have no idea.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Pardon me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP?
The what?
The Trans-Pacific Partnership, TPP is?
No.
No, okay, thank you. Excuse me, may I ask you folks one yes/no question? Thanks.
What you think I've been doing?
Pardon me, I ask you one yes/no question?
Okay.
Okay. Pardon me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP? No. Thank you. Excuse me, may I ask you one yes/no question? Do you know what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is, TPP?
I've heard of it, but I don't really know.
All right, thanks, appreciate it. Well, I think that concludes my Belmar survey for this hour anyway. That last guy, I think I'm going to put him down as an I don't know, as a no, since he knows what it is, it's a yes in terms of he's heard of it. Probably I'll put him down as a no. Here's a plane. Too far away to ask. Okay, I'm going to stop recording now.